When exiting the hammerlock position, several things need to be taken into consideration. Most of the moves that we've already learned in this tape and in past come from an open position distance. A hammerlock is roughly half that distance with the lady's left arm behind her. That limits the moves that we can do. Some of the moves are still available though. Gentlemen, when doing these moves, please make a note that the lead on the first two beats will not be nearly as big or as great as they would be if you were executing the same pattern from an open position. For example, an underarm turn, which is the variation that we use to get out of the hammerlock in section 2, from an open position, on count number 2, the lady would be even with you. That involves an awful lot of travel during the first two beats of the pattern. What we want to do from a hammerlock is we want to get to the same position on count number 2. So when you get to here, when you're leaving the pattern, when you're committing the underarm turn, please do not lead forward very roughly or very big. It needs to be an extremely small, comfortable step forward for the first two beats so that the rest of the pattern, counts 3 and 4, etc., of whatever variation, give her the room to really show off the move itself. The first thing we're going to do is just this, the underarm turn. From a hammerlock position, all of section 3 will be beginning from this position. Right side pass, called by some, or girl under, is really an underarm turn, bringing her by 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. While all patterns for the lady begins with 2 walking steps forward, there is no law mandating how small or how large these steps should be. Ladies, remember, all of these patterns start from a hammerlock position. Therefore, your first 2 walking steps will be relatively small compared to those you normally take. Starting with your right foot, this is nothing but a simple right side pass or underarm turn. 2 small walking steps, 1, 2. From there, ladies, on count number 2, it's okay to stretch it out now. The gentleman has moved out of the way. Triple down the slot, 3 and 4. Turn around to face the gentleman and triple in place, 5 and 6. The gentleman's footwork for an underarm turn or right side pass out of a hammerlock, however, is exactly the same as it would normally be. Since we travel side to side in a cross lot, the ladies travel forwards and backwards. We don't have to move more or less. Gentlemen, simply move out of the way on your first 2 steps, stepping to your left with your left foot on 1, stepping together with your right and rotating 90 degrees on count number 2. From there, tap in place with your left foot on count number 3. Count number 4 finds your left foot going back into the slot to face the lady, turning to your right, triple in place, 5 and 6.